And I'm sure everyone here would agree with me that these icons really make a lot of difference in our life. And did any one of you ever think that how much of mind and energy it really takes and research it takes to make one icon for us? Anyone? Come on, guys, it's an interactive session. I'm not going to eat you up. Anyone over here really would have thought, you all are tech savvy, you must be knowing it much better than I am. I'm just a lay person here, trying to understand a lot of things. And now, let's hear it from Juliana Ferreira, Design Specialist, Interaction Design at Nokia Design Studio. And the applause goes as she joins us on stage. Thank you.
Is everyone awake? Yes? I'm joking. So hi, my name is Juliana Ferreira, and I specialize in interaction design for strategy and future visioning. My work in Nokia Design consists in observing how people do their things in their day-to-day lives, and then I try to help them to make it a little bit more easier and hopefully fun. I started my career 18 years ago in my native Brazil as a graphic designer. And then I went on designing online services for companies in banking, health, and entertainment, amongst other industries. But 7 years ago, I went to London to work as an interaction design consultant. And today I'm here to talk to you about home screen and personalizations. So the home screen, as you all might know, is the first screen you see on your phone, where normally you have the date and the time, where you navigate through the shortcuts. In my home screen, I have the time and the date as well, my preferred application shortcuts, also my calendar, but most importantly, my email headers, because I am addicted to checking them all the time. So what about your home screen? How does it look like? I'm going to take you through how we did our work here in Nokia Design, and then we're going to do a bit of an exercise together so you can have a first-hand experience of how we develop our ideas and do our research. So please join in. So this work of building this personalization and home screen framework has been going on for more than 2 years now. And we can already see the impact in some of our current products. So as Rob already mentioned, the 5800 has the People widget, which you can personalize up to 4 different preferred contacts. The N97, you can add, remove, edit, and move around widgets. And you can also place them in this grid system. You can also personalize the wallpaper as well from the home screen. And you have also the E71, where you have 2 different home screens, one for home and one for work. And both of them are fully personalizable. So how did that all came to place? How did we find out what kind of home screen people would like to personalize, and how would they like to do that? So to answer these questions, we had to observe people and explore some ideas. So I'm going to share with you a little bit how we did that. So before I get into any details, this is a quick overview of how we develop our work in Nokia Design. It's basically divided in 3 main phases. The first phase is all about observing people. Then we take these insights and knowledges to form design concepts. Then we iterate these concepts through research with real people. Finally, before we get any of these concepts into real products, we validate them through a more in-depth and detailed research process. So as I mentioned before, the first phase is all about observing people. So we went to lots of different countries and we spoke to lots of different people because we wanted to find out as much as we could how they felt about home screen and personalization. These people ranged from a variety of age groups, lifestyles, backgrounds, and technology involvement level. In San Francisco and Mumbai, for instance, we interviewed an average of 40 to 45 people. So we started off by inviting some people and chatting to them about what were their desires in terms of what they consume as content. Then, with that in mind, we've asked them to design what would be their ideal home screen. This very simple exercise was very useful for us to realize that, firstly, people have completely different needs and aspirations in terms of what kind of content they want to consume. However, all of them share the same priority and value on the core functionality, and that's for battery consumption, signal strength, time and date. And this kind of information had to be very easy to access and very, very glanceable. For example, in San Francisco and in the UK, as we are totally obsessed about the weather, because of course we have a very bad weather, this kind of information had to be right in the top of the screen or in the middle, very glanceable and immediate. But that wasn't true for people in Mumbai, as you guys have pretty much consistent weather, of course, regardless the rainy seasons. But then, for them, information about shopping and finance was very relevant. For this reason, any solution we would come up with had to be flexible yet effortless. With this in mind, and after generating a few ideas, we came up with this set of on-screen elements, which are basically wallpaper and widgets. Widgets allow great glanceability, and because they are very flexible and easy to manipulate, we thought they were an ideal tool to offer this personalization in a mobile phone home screen. So, to get a feel for what people might want to do with these elements, we again asked them to design their own home screens. But this time, we mocked up these widgets in forms of paper prototypes. So while this exercise, we didn't really expect it to get any sophisticated solutions out of it. But it was very useful to get a feel of people's tastes, needs, and aspirations in terms of what they wanted in widgets.